Hello friends, how are you all? I hope everybody will be fine. So in this video friends we are going to discuss about the switch case. We will be seeing what is switch case, how it is beneficial to solve the complex problem in Java. So first of all, starting with the switch case. Switch case. What is switch case? Switch case means the multi-branching flow of control. As the name is suggesting, case. So in switch case, many cases will be there depending upon the condition that is given in the program, and out of those particular condition only one case will be executed at a time, and the user will be entering his choice. If the choice is matching that particular case will execute. इधर देखो, in switch case S is small, W is small, that means every character in switch case is small. This is the opening of switch case. Curly braces here represent the opening of switch case. Case 1. After case 1, break will be there. Case 2. After case 2, break will be there. Case 3 will be there. Then break. At last, I will be writing the default and I will be closing the switch case. Here you will pass the choice. See, this variable that is passed inside the switch case is called the control variable. Why we are calling it as control variable? It is called the control variable because this is only the variable that will be controlling the functioning of switch case here. If the value of ch will be 1, then case 1 will be executed. If the value of ch will be 2, then case 2 will be executed. That means that depending upon the value of ch, the value of cases in the switch case will be executed. I have written the default. Why we are writing the default inside the switch case? The use of default is to print the appropriate message. That means here in this program I have made 3 cases. Case 1, case 2, case 3. If the user enters the value rather than 1 to 3, any value he enters, suppose he has entered ch equal to 50. That means no cases is there. I have not made any case that is equal to 50. So what it will be displaying? It will come directly to the default. Here it will display it is the wrong choice, or any appropriate message you can display here. See friends, this is the control variable. One more thing, the data type of control variable can only be int, it can be char also, it can be short also, long also. You can't take the data type of the control variable as float, double or string. Many times this question is asked whether the control variable have the data type float, double, or it can be char. So what you will be choosing there? Char can be the data type of this ch variable, but float and double cannot be the data type of ch variable, because in float decimal values are there, so you can't write the cases in decimal. In string it will be storing the alphanumeric character. Basically it will be causing the problem because we can't match to string without using the string function, where if we want to compare two string we will be using the compare to, equals, or equals ignore case. So here we have to use those functions. That is why we can't use string as the data type of control variable. See friends, after the case I have written case 1 here. These both two dot represents the colon. These are the colon. Colon marks the beginning of a case. That means this case 1 is started from here and it is terminating after the break statement. See, if the user enters the value of ch as 1, then the control will directly come to case 1. It will execute all the statement that will be present inside the case 1. After executing the case 1 statement, it will break that case and it will come out of the switch case. That means out of the 3 cases that were given to you, only one case has executed at a time. When out of many cases given in the program, only one case is executing depending upon the user's choice, then we call such type of flow as the multi-branching flow of control, or we call it as switch case also. Friends, when you are writing the case 2, then if user is entering cs s2, then case 2 will be executed. Same goes for case 3. Default I have already told you. Now friends, the question arises whether the default is always written at the last of the switch case, or you can write the default anywhere in the switch case. So according to the books, or according to the data that has been provided by the different books, you can write default anywhere. You can write it at first position, you can write it in middle also. It will work here also, it will work here also. But if you are writing it in beginning or in starting, you have to use the break statement after the default. Why you have to use? Why we are using the break statement after each case? We are using basically the break statement just to avoid the problem of fall through in switch case. What is fall through? Fall through means a break statement is removed. Suppose you have entered the value of CHS1, so compiler will execute all the cases, all the statement of case 1. After executing all the statements of case 1, there is no break, then it will fall to the case 2. It will start executing the case 2 statements also. That means when the control falls from one case to another case, that is only known as the fall through situation. It happens because of the absence of break keyword. So if you want to overcome the problem of fall through in a switch case, then what you have to do? You have to use the break keyword. So friend, if I have removed the break keyword, now it is what? It is now the normal flow of control. When you are removing the break keyword, it will be the normal flow of control. So I think everything is clear about the switch case. Now we are going to do a program related to switch case that has been asked in ICSE 2007. So I will be explaining other things to you related to that program. So friends, in program what you have to do, input temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit and convert it to Celsius or Fahrenheit depending upon user choice. 2007. This is the question that has been asked in ICSE 2007. So first of all, I will be starting writing with the package. Import java dot util dot asterisk class temperature. I have declared you write the main method first. Public, you can write SVM, public static void. In short, I will be writing SVM and ch SOP enter 1 to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, comma 2 to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. SOP enter your choice. I accept. This is the printing statement. After it, you could make the scanner class scanner n equal to new scanner system dot in. Now accept the ch variable. Ch equal to in dot next int. I am passing the ch variable inside the switch case. Switch ch. This is the opening of switch case. Case 1. Case 1 means convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. That means write a message here. SOP enter temperature in Celsius double C equal to in dot next double F equal to. So the formula to convert the Celsius into Fahrenheit is 1.8 multiplied by C, just add 30 to 8. Now temperature will come in Celsius. You have converted this temperature to Fahrenheit using this formula. Now print the temperature in Fahrenheit. Temperature in Fahrenheit is plus A. Break the case. Write case 2. SOP enter temperature in. You have to enter now temperature in Fahrenheit. Double F1 equal to n dot next double double C1 equal to. Now you have to convert this Fahrenheit into the Celsius. How you are going to convert the Fahrenheit? Use this formula F1 minus 32 multiplied by 8, multiply 8 with 5.0 divided by 9.0. Now print SOP temperature in Celsius is plus C1. Break the case 2, write default SOP invalid choice. This is closing of switch case, this is closing of main method, and this is closing of. See friends, what I have included the package. I have written the class, main method is written, a variable is declared whose data type is int, where I am expecting the choice. Enter 1 to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. If you want to convert the Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit, then you should enter what? You should enter 1. Or otherwise, if you want to convert the reverse of it, that means Fahrenheit to Celsius, what you have to enter? You have to enter the 2. Now please enter your choice. I have written the scanner object, taken the choice in CH variable. So CH is passed inside the switch case. You already know this is the control variable. See, if I have taken the value of CH as 1, which case is going to be executed? It will match the case 1. 1 is equal to 1, that means case 1 will execute. Enter temperature in Celsius. Temperature is accepted in Celsius. C temperature, C variable. I have converted this Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit using this formula. Now print temperature in Fahrenheit is plus F. If I am taking the value of CH as 2, which case will execute? Case number 2 will execute. Here, enter temperature in Fahrenheit. I have accepted the temperature in Fahrenheit in variable F1. Now converting that Fahrenheit to Celsius. F1 minus 32 multiplied by 5/9. This is the formula that will convert the Fahrenheit temperature to the Celsius. Now, after converting the Fahrenheit temperature, you have to print the temperature in Celsius. I have already printed the temperature in Celsius. Temperature in Celsius is plus C1. I have written the break statement, that is for case 2. Default is written invalid choice. Suppose if the user enters 5, no case is there that will be matching the CH value. So what will be print? It will print that it is the invalid choice. Now switch is closed. This is closing of what? Main method. I have closed the class. So friends, in this video you have seen about the switch case. I think switch case is clear to you. In the next upcoming video, we will be discussing some different topic related to the programming. Thank you friends for watching me. Do support me.